If you've ever wondered why Disney tales all end in lies, here's what happened after all their dreams came true.
Pocahontas was born in 1595 to the Native American tribe of Powhatan. She was born to the name Amunute and nicknamed Pocahontas, which means playful one. December 6, 1606, 3 ships, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery began the journey from England into the New World. On May 13, 1607, 104 boys and men erected the town of Jamestown, named after King James I. In the winter of 1607, a man by the name John Smith was captured by Pocahontas' brother for trespassing on holy ground. He was paraded from village to village as a spectacle of the new invaders. Brought before the Powhatan chief, Pocahontas' father, he was put on 2 rocks, his head to be bashed in. Pocahontas, being true to her name, stepped forward and defended John Smith, saving his life. John became the mediator between the natives and the settlers. Chief Powhatan demanded the trade of weapons and metals from the settlers, but John Smith disliked arming the natives. Enraged, the chief forced them to leave. Later that day, Pocahontas returned to warn John Smith that her father intended to kill him. She left, and that was apparently the last she was seen by John Smith. The chief soon moved his capital farther inland, away from Jamestown. In the fall of 1609, Smith left Virginia because of a severe shortage of gunpowder. His leaving was both good and bad for the communications with the natives. When he left, a few young boys, Henry Spelman and Thomas Savage among them, were sent to live with the natives and learn their ways. Some adjusted well, while others struggled with the change. The settlers and the natives continued their relationship peacefully for a short while. In 1610, Pocahontas married one of her father's bodyguards. As he was not a man of status, it is suspected that she married for love. On a trip to see a settler ship, Pocahontas was taken aboard and the captain refused to release her. He took her back to Jamestown and then to the village of Henrico. Chief Powhatan agreed to all ransom terms. Pocahontas stayed in Henrico and was taught of the settlers' religion and culture. While there, she met the widower John Rolfe. He had a history in farming and introduced a new crop that proved to be the New World's saving grace, tobacco. Flourished in the rough climate of the settlements and became the #1 expert to the aristocrats of Europe. By accounts, the two fell in love, and word was sent to the chief of their wish to marry. As Pocahontas did not have children with her first husband, they divorced. In 1614, Pocahontas was converted to Christianity and was baptized Rebecca. In April, she and Rolfe married. This led to the Peace of Pocahontas. The Virginia Company of London called Rolfe to return to England, and thinking that his marriage to a native would encourage settlement, he brought her along. In 1616, they traveled to and toured England. After a few months, John Smith met with her and they welcomed each other as old friends. In March 1617, Rolfe returned to Virginia with his family. Pocahontas was seriously ill and could not return with her husband. Her son Thomas stayed in England with her. Pocahontas died in the town of Gravesend at about 21 years old and was buried in St. George's Church on March 17, 1617. Powhatan, devastated when he heard the news that his beloved daughter had died, wandered into the woods and died.